Okay, we're going to probably let's cover one story where we have to use the baby book. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had mentioned that there's going to be some stories where I don't want to out someone on something, but I want to be able to tell the story. So we're going to use the name Quinlan. It's Irish and it means strong. So Quinlan used to work for us, and as new people came in, like we would go through the interviews and stuff like that. But what would happen is every time a new person started, Quinlan would take them to lunch. And in that lunch, he would talk to them about all kinds of things, talk to them about what their ideas are for games and do all that kind of stuff. Then they come back from lunch. We would set the guy up to whatever job it was that he had. And then Quinlan would go into Alan's office and say, oh, I had a dream last night. And then he would start spewing all the ideas that whoever the person starting that day had. We caught wind of this and started realizing it was going on after a while. We kind of started backing away from that person or doing things where we wouldn't speak our ideas in front of Quinlan unless somebody of authority was in the room, so to speak. So we would only put our ideas up when it was in groups, like group talking things, not when you were alone with that person. We would help protect each other not to be left alone with that person, to be questioned about ideas. But we knew what was going on. I don't think that Mike and Alan ever were aware of this. In the early days, we didn't talk about stuff like that. You did what you had to do. You were doing your job and having fun. So that's what. And Quinlan is still out there and still doing things. Hopefully he's not doing this anymore. I'm hoping that he grew out of that. But there was a lot of times when we just kind of went, dude, we know where this idea came from.